Hi, I'm here with Sam Williams from Sacred Hearts Academy. So, how have you ever been discriminated?
Many times.
Why?
Well, it's mainly because my ethnicity, I think. Because, I'm living in Hawaii and there are, a lot of Hawaiians and stuff. And, I'm Hawaiian too, but I'm white.
You don't look it.
I don't look it at all. So they always call me names like white nigger and white chocolate.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not.
Oh. Wait, so because they're mean to you, has this ever affected how you've been to other people?
Well, I never really wanted to be mean to other people because I know how it felt to, feel bad just because of the way
Excluded?
you're born.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like,
would
they
be
treat
nice.
you all different just because I'm white, I'm not tan. They basically say if they broke my bone, I could glow in the dark.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, it's not.
How did you deal with this discrimination?
Well, I can't say I really dealt with it because, I guess when this was happening, I felt that they were right, because I am Hawaiian and I am white, and I get that I don't completely fit in, but I just couldn't figure out a way to deal with it because it wasn't just, other people that I didn't know, it was also my friends.
So everyone you knew, your friends were white too?
Well, my friends were always a little tanner than me because I'm pretty white.
Oh. Wait, so you never I'm not saying you're crazy or anything, but you never saw a counselor about it or told anyone?
Well, I tell some of my friends because, people I trust. I don't necessarily want to tell everyone about it. I mean, I don't mind telling you on an interview, but I don't want to tell everyone about it because when I did tell someone, I chose the wrong person to tell, I guess, and they also started calling me names and making fun of me.
Oh. Well, then since you've been discriminated, have you ever thought of helping other people who've been discriminated?
Yeah, I know some people who are discriminated against because, you're too smart, you're Asian, you gotta be smart, stuff like that. Stereotypes mainly, they're treated differently because of that. I kind of feel like I have something in common with them because they're going through the same thing I am, or I was, not anymore. Well, sometimes here, but not with my friends.
Okay. And is there anything else you want to say?
Don't be a messed up person.
Thank you.
Treat people the same because you gotta put yourself in their shoes. If you were white, if you were white and you were Hawaiian and you told people that, would you want to be made fun of? Just because of your color of skin or just because you have Asian eyes or something stupid like that? I mean, it's what's on the inside that counts.
Thank you. This is Sam Williams. Who are your parents?
Malcolm and Andrea Lee.
And what were they like?
Honestly, my mom stayed home. She was a homemaker, and my dad worked at the prison.
What was your relationship with your parents?
It was okay. I mean, I think we had a good childhood. Nothing too significant. And however, as I grew up, as I got older, as an adolescent, I kind of felt like I was treated differently because I was being a girl from my parents. So.
Did you get into okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 2 brothers.
What was it like growing up with them?
As actually my 2 brothers, we had fun. I don't know. I can't say anything bad about them. They were good. Even though I was the only girl, they were very supportive and I love them. They love me. I think I had a good childhood growing up and stuff. So we loved each other. We're a couple years apart. My one brother is a year older. One brother is 3 years younger. So we're close in age. Okay.
What was your best memory of childhood and worst memory of childhood?
Gosh. Like what age?
Like, I guess 7, 8, 10-ish maybe.
So elementary, like
Yeah,
elementary
school,
or
growing up.
intermediate, high school, elementary.
Yeah, more elementary.
Oh gosh, I think my best memory was probably in the first grade. I loved my teacher. Her name was Mrs. Chong, and she was such a nice teacher because my teacher in kindergarten was horrible. I did not like her. So when I had Mrs. Chong in first grade, she was very lovable. She was very positive and gave me a lot of positive affirmations, and I enjoyed learning at that age. So I would think that's the best memory as far as in school as with my in terms of my family. I would say my best memory was when we travel to Disneyland every other year with my family. I had a nice time, and then the years we didn't go to Disneyland, we went to the outer island. We did it with a football team. So I would say those are my best memories traveling with my family.
What about your worst?
My worst. Well, this is gonna be funny. This is how it's worse because I remember when I was like second or third grade. My grandfather used to work at a school, Mukapu school. He was a janitor, and whatever stuff was left after so many months and lost and found, he would bring it. He would bring it back home, and he brought these slippers home, a whole bunch of slippers. We just used random slippers, and we didn't care for them, but we would just wear them. So when we would go into their house for the weekend, so once I grabbed a pair of slippers, I put them on, and I didn't care whose it was. Just this huge box of slippers that he brought home because they were going to throw it away after a year being in lost and found. So I put on a pair, I went, and then I took it home, and I ended up using it to go to school. Well, there was someone's name on it. And just so happens when I was playing during recess, this one boy could read the name on the side of the slipper. And the boy said, "Oh my God, this says so-and-so, and that's, how did you get her slippers?" And I said, "What?" They go, "Yeah, that girl, that name on your slipper belongs to that girl over there. She's in the same grade." I was like, I said, "No." I said, "My grandfather got his slippers. I don't know. He gets him a whole box of used slippers." And I had to take the slippers off. That was her name on it. I don't know how it got into that lost and found box called Mukapu School on the Marine base. For some reason, those slippers, I don't know why, she couldn't tell me why her slippers was over there, but it had her name on it, and she said, yeah, it was her slippers, and I had to take them off at school and walk home barefooted.
Okay. How would you describe yourself as a child?
I think I was a good girl. No, I think I was, as a child, I think I was smart, cute, friendly.
Okay, then.
Easygoing. No, actually, a lot of the teachers liked me. They said that I was social. I never did anything really bad. Never got suspended or detention as in elementary school. That's kind of why when I had to take off the slippers, the teacher felt bad for me, but she did say it is her slippers, and she kind of hugged me, and I was crying. I was because it's more embarrassing. But yeah, that's how I would describe myself. I was a good student, you know.
Have you ever been discriminated against?
I think I didn't notice, not until I got into high school, being discriminated against until as far as because of my gender. I think within my family, because of being a girl, they didn't want me doing certain things, and I was treated differently than my brothers, where I had to come home early if I went out, and girls do this, girls, like my role, I don't know if that's discriminated against, but my role was that this is what I did. Girls clean the house, girls don't do sports, girls don't play with dirt, girls dress like this, and I didn't like that. I was kind of more athletic and not your typical girly girl, and I think it was really disappointing to more my mom than my dad. I don't think it bothered my dad, but it bothered my mom. So I think, yeah, and then even as I got older, I realized that teachers kind of, as far as physical strength, like if you couldn't do something, oh, that's okay, let the boys do it. I was like, and I would think like that I was capable, but the teachers kind of made you believe sometimes, as far as strength, that girls aren't capable of doing certain things, you know.